Most people shopping for a new car right now are about to lose $5,000, sometimes even $10,000. And they don't even realize it. Because the 7 vehicles that lose the most the moment you drive them off the lot are the same ones everyone keeps overestimating or ignoring. After decades in the shop, I've seen it all. Cars that look amazing on paper, but immediately start bleeding value, and others that quietly retain worth, even with high mileage and completely normal wear. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 vehicles you should avoid if you don't want instant financial loss, and exactly why they're such money pits. 1. BMW 5 Series. The 5 Series looks sleek, feels luxurious, and drives like a dream. But the moment you drive it off the lot, depreciation hits like a hammer, often $10,000 in the first year alone. Mechanics see these regularly, and it's the same story. Electronics start glitching, transmissions falter, and engines demand attention. A simple check engine light can quickly turn into a $2,000, $3,000 repair if ignored. I had a 2018 Firebird 30i come into my shop with just over 50,000 miles. The owner expected minor maintenance, but ended up with an electronic throttle body, a failing turbo, and brake replacements. Over $6,000 in repairs in less than 2 years. The resale? Roughly $15,000 below comparable sedans from Toyota or Honda. And that's just one story. I've seen another 2019 540i with 40,000 miles that needed $7,500 in electrical and transmission repairs, all before hitting the dealer's suggested resale price. It's a vehicle that promises prestige but quietly eats thousands off your wallet while you enjoy the badge. Hook it 2. Audi Q7. Big, stylish, and tech-packed, the Q7 feels like it should hold value. Reality? It loses 25–30% in the first year alone. Add in high parts costs, air suspension issues, and a complex quattro drivetrain, and it becomes a luxury trap rather than a smart investment. A 2017 Q7 with 60,000 miles I recently inspected had over $3,500 in pending maintenance, brake sensors, turbo oil lines, and transmission service. That's on top of the $12,000 it already depreciated in value. Another example, a 2018 Q7 with 45,000 miles had its adaptive air suspension fail twice within a year. $4,000 later, it still wasn't fully fixed. The owner had already lost $15,000 in value, quietly paying thousands more to keep it on the road. Buying one without understanding the real costs is like signing a slow-draining mortgage you can't refinance. Act 3. Mercedes-Benz GLE. The GLE has presence, prestige, and a smooth drive, but for mechanics, it's a ticking time bomb. Suspension airbags fail, turbos falter, and electronics constantly throw codes. I saw a 2019 GLE come in at 45,000 miles. The owner had to replace turbocharger, MBUX infotainment system, suspension modules, all in under 3 years, totaling $14,000 in repairs. The car still looked beautiful, but financially, it's a silent killer for new car buyers. Even worse, these cars tend to mask minor issues, so you don't see them coming. One small sensor failure can cascade into $2,000, $5,000 in repairs before you realize it. Stash 4. Cadillac Escalade. Everyone wants the Escalade for its Instagram presence and size. But full-size luxury SUVs like this are depreciation monsters. $15,000, $20,000 can vanish in the first year alone. Add massive fuel bills and high-cost repairs, electronics, suspension, and transmissions, and you're looking at a constant drain. One 2018 Escalade I inspected had 70,000 miles. After checking, it needed $4,500 in routine and pending repairs, and it had already lost nearly $18,000 in value. Another client bought a 2017 Escalade thinking it was a solid investment. 2 years later, with 80,000 miles, they spent $9,000 on transmission and electronic repairs, all while the resale value kept dropping. Instagram worthy? Sure. Investment worthy? Absolutely not. Understory 5. Jaguar XF. Jaguar XF, British luxury that turns heads. But even lightly used models drop 40% in value over 3 years. Parts are expensive, service is tricky, and reliability isn't what most buyers expect. I've had XF owners come in thinking they were making a smart choice, only to walk away shocked at repair and depreciation costs. For example, a 2016 XF with 55,000 miles needed $5,000 in electronic and brake repairs in under 18 months. The market resale? $12,000 below comparable non-luxury sedans. Owning a Jaguar is more about status than financial sense, and the numbers prove it. Under 6. Land Rover Discovery. Off-road capable, fancy, adventurous. The Discovery loses value immediately, and repairs are notorious. I once inspected a 2017 Discovery with 65,000 miles. Suspension airbags, turbo and electrical system all required attention. $7,000 in bills. Depreciation? Over $12,000 in the first year. Another 2018 model